This is a podcast from the Business Times.
Good morning. It's Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. From the Business Times news desk, here are your headlines. What you need to know. The Houthis strike 2 Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea as both the Strait of Hormuz and the al-Mandeb are now simultaneously under threat for the first time. South Korea's economy grows faster than expected in the second quarter, driven by a semiconductor export boom. Brent crude rises to its highest level since June 8th, above $96 a barrel. In world news, the global energy supply picture has darkened significantly overnight. Yemen's Houthi movement struck 2 Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea early this morning, Singapore time. The Saudi-flagged Encelia and the Layla using ballistic and cruise missiles and drones, according to their military spokesperson, reported by Xinhua and Reuters. A maritime security source cited by Reuters said the Encelia transmitted a distress call reporting a missile strike and fire at the outer port limits of Saudi Arabia's Jizan port in the Red Sea. The Houthis said both vessels were targeted for violating their naval blockade on Saudi Arabia, declared on Monday. No casualty figures have been confirmed. The war zone, citing Kepler vessel tracking data, reports that Strait of Hormuz crossings fell 31% day-on-day to 9 vessels on Tuesday, while Bab al-Mandeb crossings fell 34% to 29, both choke points now under simultaneous pressure for the first time since the conflict began. U.S. forces launched a 12th consecutive night of strikes on Iran on Wednesday, Singapore time, according to the U.S. military. Climate scientists published analysis overnight showing climate change is worsening this summer's drought across Europe, with France facing its smallest maize crop in 50 years, Romania restricting farmer water access, the Netherlands declaring a water shortage, and 7 Greek islands declaring drought emergencies. In the region, South Korea's economy expanded 0.6% in the second quarter from the previous quarter, on a seasonally adjusted basis beating the median Reuters poll forecast of 0.4%, driven by a semiconductor export boom that offset a decline in construction investment, according to advance estimates from the Bank of Korea released this morning. Singapore's repatriation of 2 Bangladeshi construction workers in early July over extremist social media posts has renewed scrutiny over the spread of hardline religious ideas among migrant workers, coming after the arrest of 36 Bangladeshi workers in Malaysia over suspected Islamic State, links in 2025, and a nationwide terror alert issued by Bangladesh police in April this year. In Singapore has retained the world's most powerful passport for the second ranking of 2026, with visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to 192 destinations, according to the Henley Passport Index released on Monday. Singapore's latest cabinet reshuffle, announced on Tuesday, promotes 4 new faces from the 2025 general election to political office, with analysts saying the changes point to an emerging 5th-generation leadership pipeline being developed alongside the incumbent 4th-generation team. In companies and markets, Brent crude rose 2% to $96 a barrel early this morning. Singapore time its highest level since June 8th, as the Houthi tanker strikes compounded fears of simultaneous disruptions at both major global oil choke points. Wellington Management, Vanguard, and Blackstone are launching 2 new funds offering wealthy individuals access to both public and private markets, including private equity, infrastructure, and credit, traditionally the preserve of institutional investors. The U.S. dollar index held steady at 101.11 as Middle East tensions sustained safe haven demand. And stocks we're watching include Keppel DC REIT, CSE Global, OUE REIT, and Alpha Integrated REIT. For updates throughout your day, visit bt.sg. And don't forget to check in with our wrap podcast, Market Focus Daily, at 6 this evening for the day's market movements.
This is a podcast by the Business Times. Find more BT podcasts at businesstimes.com.sg/podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.